Avoid these 7 drinks that can destroy your kidneys fast. What if I told you that your seemingly harmless daily drink could be a ticking time bomb for your kidneys? Do you know that about 1 in 3 adults in the US are at risk of kidney disease? With such an alarming statistic, it's crucial to note that every day, more than half of Americans unknowingly consume beverages that can destroy their kidneys, which increases the risk of premature death by 5 to 10 times. So, what beverages should you avoid? What do wise drinkers know that you don't? Stay with us. In just a matter of minutes, we'll reveal the top 7 drinks you need to cut down or take out from your diet to protect your kidneys. Brace yourselves for some shocking revelations. And don't miss out on our suggested tasty and healthy alternatives for these drinks in the final part of this video. Before we dive in, kindly note that all information you'll find in this video is fact-checked, unbiased, and reviewed by qualified professionals. All right, it's time to swing back to the worst drinks that can destroy your kidneys fast. 7. Fruit punch. Fruit punch and concentrated fruit juice from stores are often hailed as a healthy choice, especially for kids. However, if you read the label, you can see that these drinks contain little real fruit juice and are full of added sugars. Sugars are proven to increase the risk of high blood pressure, obesity, and diabetes. These conditions are a major risk factor for kidney problems. Around 30% of people with type 1 diabetes and 10 to 40% of those with type 2 diabetes will experience kidney failure in the long run. The Center for Disease Control, or CDC in short, in line with the 2020 to 2025 U.S. guidelines, recommends consuming less than 10% of your daily calories from added sugar. For instance, if you consume 2,000 calories daily, because there are 4 calories in 1 gram of sugar, the limit would be 200 calories from added sugar, or about 50 grams. Otherwise, the American Heart Association, or AHA in short, suggests keeping added sugars to less than 6% of your daily calories. That means about 24 and 36 grams for women and men, respectively. When it comes to fruit punch, a single 12-ounce serving can give you 40 grams of sugar. That's 160 non-nutritional calories. This is about 80% of the CDC's daily sugar limit and almost twice the AHA's recommendation. Such high sugar is quickly transported to your bloodstream and can quickly spike your blood sugar levels, adding extra strain on your kidneys as they filter it out. So, drinking less store-bought fruit punch or skipping it altogether is a wise choice for your kidneys and overall health. Another concern is that these juices, like many store-bought drinks, may contain phosphorus additives and acidic preservatives, which can cause kidney stones. We'll delve into this further in the following sections. After all, read the label to be cautious and avoid the unhealthy pitfalls of fruit punch. It's better for your kidneys if you make your own juice at home. Plus, choose whole fruit or 100% fruit juice when possible. 6. Sodas. When considering what drinks to avoid for kidney health, sodas should be your #1 concern. Soda is mostly water, with almost no nutritional value, yet many harmful ingredients. Scientific studies have extensively documented the link between sodas and kidney disease. First, sodas contain copious amounts of sugar. A 16-ounce soda hides 155 calories and 40 to 50 grams of sugar inside, hitting the CDC's daily sugar limit and doubling the AHA's recommendation. So, try to avoid this sugary disaster for your kidneys and overall health. Drinking sugary sodas can increase your risk of kidney stones, the solid deposits that can cause severe pain and disrupt kidney function. In a study with more than 194,000 participants over 8 years, scientists found 4,462 new cases of kidney stones. People who drank the most sugar-sweetened cola had a 23% higher risk of developing kidney stones compared to those who consumed the least. Moreover, sodas, especially the dark-colored varieties, contain phosphorus from preservatives and additives, like polyphosphates. Phosphorus can be harmful if you have kidney disease. In a study of chronic kidney disease patients not on dialysis, researchers measured kidney function and phosphate levels in 1,716 patients over 3 years. Phosphate is a form of phosphorus. They discovered that patients with high phosphate levels were twice as likely to start dialysis or die compared to those with lower levels. Note that when you consume natural organic phosphorus from foods like fruits and vegetables, your gut only absorbs about 40 to 60% of the mineral. However, sodas with added inorganic phosphorus are absorbed much more efficiently, at a level of over 80%. With such a high absorption rate of phosphorus and a high amount of added sugar, soda is toxic to the kidneys. So, it's advised to cut down on soda as much as possible. However, in reality, most Americans' consumption habits go against this advice. Because soda seems to quench thirst quickly, many people consume large amounts at once for rehydration. The fact is that soda fails to provide proper hydration and can even dehydrate you due to its sugar and caffeine content. Repeated dehydration can damage your kidneys over time. If you want to check if you are dehydrated, here are some tips. Good hydration manifests by light yellow or clear urine, soft lips and skin, and not feeling thirsty. You may be dehydrated if you have cracked lips, dry eyes, a dry mouth, or scaly skin. Nothing beats water for optimal hydration. If you want something fizzy, go for a seltzer or sparkling water instead of soda. Kombucha is another healthy fizzy drink. It's fermented tea in which sugar is turned into healthy organic acids. 5. Energy drinks. Alongside sodas, energy drinks are among the worst options available at any store. They're designed to give you a quick energy boost with legal stimulants and are marketed as drinks to improve mental focus and physical performance. Energy drinks may also boast about added amino acids, vitamins, and other ingredients, suggesting they're better than others. However, all these claims aren't regulated by the FDA, and most lack scientific evidence. No matter what the ads tell you, no energy drink is truly healthy. They are full of sodium, sugar, artificial sweeteners, or caffeine, and all are not good for your kidneys. Although it's rare, energy drinks can sometimes cause acute kidney problems. In 2014, a 40-year-old man experienced acute kidney failure after consuming large amounts of Red Bull daily for 2-3 weeks. His kidneys recovered within 2 days of stopping Red Bull and remained healthy for 10 months. Now, let's see what makes energy drinks unhealthy for your kidneys. Energy drinks typically have 54 to 62 grams of sugar in a 16-ounce serving, which exceeds the recommended daily amount for an entire day. As we talked earlier, sugar or artificial sweeteners can put more strain on your kidneys. What's more, energy drinks have a high sodium content. Depending on the brand, an 8-ounce serving can contain up to 350 milligrams of sodium, covering 15% of the recommended daily intake. Sodium is a mineral required by the body in small amounts. The recommended daily sodium intake in the US is 2,300 milligrams as the upper limit and 1,500 milligrams as the ideal amount. These recommendations focus on blood pressure and bone health rather than kidney stones. However, sticking to the ideal sodium intake can help lower urine calcium levels while benefiting blood pressure. Eating too much sodium can raise your risk of kidney stones. Also, excessive sodium intake can raise blood pressure, which can damage and weaken the kidney's blood vessels by constricting and narrowing them. Damaged kidney blood vessels may impair kidney function, leading to difficulty in removing waste and excess fluid from your body. This can further raise blood pressure, creating a dangerous cycle and potentially causing kidney failure. The amount of caffeine in energy drinks is enough to dehydrate you and make you feel tired and sluggish. Also, dehydration makes the kidneys work harder to balance water and electrolytes, possibly causing kidney damage. Energy drinks often contain 80 to 150 milligrams of caffeine in an 8-ounce serving, which is equal to 5 ounces of coffee or 2 12-ounce sodas. But watch out for larger sizes. Some come in 20 to 24-ounce cans with over 500 milligrams of caffeine. That's like having 14 cans of soda. This is enough caffeine to be dangerous, as the recommended amount is no more than 300-400 milligrams per day. So, next time you buy energy drinks, it's essential to read their labels. Let's check for an ingredient named guarana, a plant extract rich in caffeine. About 1 gram of guarana equals roughly 40 milligrams of caffeine. So, If an energy drink contains guarana, it means there's more caffeine in it. So, what are safer choices for your kidneys than energy drinks when you need a pick-me-up? You can choose herbal teas which have lower caffeine content, such as peppermint tea, ginkgo biloba tea, ginger tea, ginseng tea, or yerba mate. And don't forget to drink enough water to protect kidney function while enjoying these caffeine-containing drinks. Keep in mind that energy drinks aren't a good way to get your vitamins and minerals. You can get these nutrients quickly and naturally from fruits and vegetables. Instead of relying on energy drinks, try making smoothies with these natural sources for a healthier option. Or just eat the whole fruit. A good snack can be more than energizing. For those interested in the evidence, the studies supporting our claims are provided in the description box. If you're enjoying our video so far, please give us some hints by dropping a like, and we'll make more content like this. 4. Diet sodas. Now, we feel the need to distinguish diet sodas from regular sodas because many people don't know the harmful effects of the supposedly healthy diet sodas, so they unknowingly consume diet sodas and destroy their health. As a reason, diet sodas contain no sugar or calories, but still provide a familiar taste. With these characteristics, it's no surprise that diet sodas and other low-calorie sweetener drinks have become a hit for quenching thirst or losing weight. However, there's no solid evidence to support the idea that they aid in weight loss, and some individuals actually end up gaining weight due to artificial sweeteners. Therefore, diet sodas have no special benefits. In fact, diet sodas may pose kidney risks similar to or even greater than regular sodas. A study published in Epidemiology involved 467 healthy people and 465 people with newly diagnosed chronic kidney disease. It found that consuming 2 or more colas daily doubled the risk of chronic kidney disease. This risk was the same for regular and diet colas. The issue with diet sodas stems from their use of artificial sweeteners to replicate the taste of table sugar. Common artificial sweeteners in diet sodas include aspartame, saccharin, sucralose, and ACE-K. These sweeteners have been tied to a higher risk of kidney function decline. Additionally, large-scale studies found that having more than 1 serving of diet sodas every day could increase the risk of high blood pressure by 14%, diabetes by 38 to 68%, heart attack and stroke by 30 to 43%, and death by 30%. So, steer clear of diet sodas for the sake of both your kidneys and overall health. But it's not just about sweeteners. Diet sodas, like regular sodas, contain phosphorus. This phosphorus, in the form of phosphoric acid, gives sodas their unique tangy flavor. However, too much phosphorus can make your kidneys more acidic, raising the risk of kidney stones and diseases. Now, are you looking for a healthier swap for diet soda? Sparkling water would be the best choice. For a refreshing flavor, add a splash of lemon juice. You can also mix real fruit juice with sparkling water to make your own tasty and nutritious soda. When you're craving something sweet, consider using healthier sweeteners like stevia and erythritol. They're natural options that won't raise your blood sugar or strain your kidneys. They also contain antioxidants that can help protect your cells from damage. 3. Sweetened tea and coffee. Iced tea and coffee are popular beverages, particularly in summer. However, several aspects of these beverages can affect your health, especially kidney health. Commercially prepared iced teas often contain high levels of added sugars and calories. One 12-ounce serving often contains about 28 grams of sugar, almost as bad as soda or fruit juice. Excessive sugar intake can lead to obesity and worsen diabetes, a major contributor to kidney disease. More concerning, flavored coffee drinks like frappuccinos or cappuccinos may contain unhealthy fats from toppings like whipped cream. The kidneys depend on adequate hydration to effectively filter waste and maintain electrolyte balance. However, tea and coffee are well-known diuretics due to their caffeine content, which can dehydrate you. Prolonged dehydration puts a strain on your kidneys, causing kidney damage over time. So it's essential to check labels to monitor your caffeine intake. The FDA has set a daily limit of 400 milligrams for adults. For pregnant or nursing people and children under 2 years old, it's advised to avoid caffeinated beverages. When you consume 200 milligrams or more of caffeine, you might experience symptoms like headache, anxiety, trouble sleeping, diarrhea, stomach upset, twitching muscles, and feeling restless. Also, caffeine can increase blood pressure, possibly damaging the blood vessels inside your kidneys. Consuming very high doses of caffeine, exceeding 10 milligrams per kilogram of your body weight a day, can lead to severe health problems. For a person weighing 50 kilograms or 110 pounds, a very high dose is around 500 milligrams of caffeine per day. This level of intake has been linked with chest pain, irregular heartbeat, and stroke. Toxic effects like seizures can occur at around 1,200 milligrams of caffeine, which equals 12 to 16 cups of coffee. Be cautious with concentrated liquid caffeine supplements. Half a cup can contain over 2,000 milligrams of caffeine, well above a toxic dose. When buying coffee and tea, check the labels to select a suitable caffeine amount. Also, note that even decaf coffee has a small amount of caffeine. Now, if you're thinking of quitting sweetened tea or coffee, keep in mind that abruptly stopping caffeine isn't recommended. It can lead to caffeine withdrawal headaches, especially if you've been consuming it daily. Instead, try slowly reducing your intake or switching to brewing your own unsweetened tea or black coffee for a gentle caffeine boost. These options may also offer antioxidants and beneficial nutrients. 2. Alcohol. Experts define one drink as a 12-ounce bottle of beer, a 5-ounce glass of wine, or a 1.5-ounce shot of hard liquor. Drinking more than 3 drinks a day, or more than 7 per week for women, and more than 4 drinks a day, or more than 14 per week for men, is considered heavy drinking. No matter the alcohol type, heavy drinking can double the risk of kidney disease. Alcohol can mess with your body's water balance, leading to increased urine production and subsequent dehydration. Dehydration, as we talked about earlier, can really cause kidney damage in the long run. Moreover, alcohol can also indirectly harm the kidneys. Having more than 2 drinks a day increases the risk of high blood pressure, a major risk factor for kidney diseases. Also, drinking heavily can harm your liver, potentially leading to kidney damage. Exercise caution if you develop alcoholic cirrhosis, which involves scarring of the liver tissue, or alcoholic hepatitis, characterized by inflammation of the liver. In these conditions, the body changes can be severe enough to temporarily stop kidney function or cause complete kidney failure. What's even more worrying is the kidney-damaging effect of binge drinking or consuming more than 4 to 5 drinks within 2 hours. Binge drinking can dangerously elevate your blood alcohol levels. This sudden rise can lead to a drop in kidney function called acute kidney injury, which may require dialysis. While acute kidney injury often improves over time, it can sometimes cause lasting damage. Some people should avoid alcohol altogether, so talk to your doctor if you have questions about whether alcohol is safe for you. If it is, remember to drink in moderation. Generally, men should limit alcohol to 1 to 2 drinks per day, while women and those over the age of 65 should stick to just 1 drink per day. To protect your kidneys, eat when drinking alcohol and watch portion sizes, especially with wine and beer, because glasses often exceed standard serving volumes. Light beer or dry wine is better than sugary and high-calorie drinks like liqueurs or creamy cocktails. What about non-alcoholic beers? Companies often add up to 0.5% alcohol to mimic the taste of alcohol. Even though it's a small amount, it can still lead to dehydration. If you drink non-alcoholic beers, remember to drink a glass of water after each one to keep your kidneys hydrated. 1. Low-fat yogurt drinks. It's important to be wary. Yogurt can be highly nutritious, but not all types are alike. Low-fat yogurts often have added sugar or molasses to compensate for reduced flavor satisfaction from fat. This compensation can make them taste better, but it is not good for your kidneys. For instance, a cup, 245 grams, of low-fat yogurt can have more than 45 grams of sugar, equal to about 11 teaspoons. That's more sugar than what the AHA recommends for both men and women each day, and it's almost at the CDC's daily sugar limit, all in just 1 cup. Excessive sugar intake can decrease calcium reabsorption by kidney cells, causing urine calcium levels to rise. This can decrease the urine volumes and create conditions favoring kidney stone formation. Moreover, low-fat yogurt may not offer the same health advantages as full-fat yogurt. The fat removal process can result in the loss of vital nutrients, such as vitamins and calcium. So, when you pick yogurt, it's best to choose full-fat options with minimal added sugar. If you come across any form of sugar, such as corn syrup or evaporated cane juice, it's best to skip those yogurt options. You can also select plain yogurt and add your own fruit to control sugar intake and boost nutritional value. Preparing fermented foods or drinks, such as yogurt, kefir, or kombucha at home, is the best choice. These homemade versions are healthier than store-bought ones, which typically contain added sugar and preservatives. Additionally, store-bought kefir and kombucha tend to have lower probiotic levels. Plus, homemade fermented drinks are budget-friendly because you can simply use your own new carton of milk or tea to start a new batch. And there you have it, folks, our list of 7 common drinks that can destroy your kidneys. They are fruit punch, regular and diet sodas, energy drinks, sweetened tea and coffee, alcohol, and low-fat yogurt. These drinks are potentially full of salt, caffeine, and added sugar, which can damage your kidneys over time. If you want to remember the whole list better, here's a tip. Write down the list of drinks to watch out for your kidney health. Our list of 7 drinks that can destroy your kidneys should also be carefully considered based on your individual needs and condition. It's best to develop a personalized diet plan with the guidance of a qualified healthcare professional or dietitian. After all, a simple rule is that processed and packed drinks are generally less healthy for your kidneys. By avoiding these drinks or consuming them in moderation, you can start adopting a kidney-friendly lifestyle. Making your own natural drinks at home gives you more control, ensuring the healthiest choices for your kidneys. In the near future, we'll release more videos about the best drinks and foods for your kidney health. So don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications to catch our latest uploads. We strive to provide you with useful, accurate, and science-backed content. Don't miss out. Returning to our kidney-friendly drinking tips, consider drinking any beverages at room temperature. It's gentler on your kidneys. Cold drinks can sometimes cause your kidneys to work harder to regulate your body temperature. Staying hydrated will also help you take better care of your kidneys. The best option for kidneys is always water, but if you feel it dull, try the sparkling versions or add some slices of fruits or herbs. When you buy drinks, make sure to check for any added sugar or sodium lurking inside. Most importantly, all foods have good and bad elements, so moderation, balance, and variety are always the keys to your kidney health. Don't just stay for one drink, but jazz it up with different flavors, as long as they are natural and healthy, and your kidneys will thank you. But note that not all normally healthy ingredients are healthy for your kidneys. To explore more common foods that can destroy your kidneys, check out the video on the screen. You might find some of these foods already in your kitchen. We'll also share tips on how to enjoy these foods or find alternatives with the maximum kidney benefits. See you there. Stay informed, stay healthy,